one king. Pharaoh Amenhotep IV became ruler of Egypt in 1353 BC. But 5 years into his reign, he changed his name to Akhnaten, the living spirit of Aten.
In Egyptian mythology, Aten is described as this solar disk, sometimes depicted with hands and rays coming out of it. And this makes Akhnaten the living embodiment of that sun disk.
Akhenaten ruled for 17 years, changing the traditional religion of the land to only worship Aten. According to the king, Aten, the sun disk, was more powerful than mere gods.
Because Akhenaten was able to come in and change all of the beliefs of Egypt in a matter of just years, that tells me that there's some connection between him and this deity. And if we believe in the idea that Aten was some sort of extraterrestrial being, then perhaps Akhenaten was actually offspring.
Hieroglyphics of Akhenaten reveal him to be anything but normal. His arms and fingers are long and slender. His chin stretches low, and his head strangely elongated.
Certain characteristics of these aliens would be portrayed in the genetic structure of the royal family, and one of those is cranial elongation.
Analysis of Akhenaten's skull has led researchers to imagine a head of inhuman length and eyes of unusual size. This trait was also seen in daughters of the pharaoh, as well as his famous son, King Tutankhamun.
Skeptics believe that Akhenaten's skull shape could be the result of skull binding or tying something around the head to misshape it on purpose. But there's absolutely no evidence that supports that Akhenaten's skull shape has anything to do with skull binding.
Some claim Akhenaten and his descendants suffered from a biological disorder. But alien theorists insist the explanation lies in something far more shocking. Could Akhenaten, in fact, have been the first recorded attempt at alien-human hybridization?
If an alien race were dying, how would they invade another planet to sustain their race, to keep themselves alive through successive generations? One way would be to hybridize with that species to create a new species, a synthesis of that species and their own, and therefore their civilization could be sustained.
If aliens were successful in interbreeding with humans, their genes could still be present in the human race today. But where did they come from? And where did they go? The answer may be within messages left behind at their greatest achievement, the pyramids.